चन्द्रा चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा एवरीवन। Ready to stop the time of now. Hare Krishna. Hmm. Then continue reading from the next paragraph from where we stopped yesterday. That when Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya started glorifying Gopinath Acharya, who was younger to him, who was his brother-in-law. What was it called in Hindi? Sala. The sister's husband. So Gopinath Acharya was brother-in-law of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. But he accepted that it is by mercy of the pure devotee that he got the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he appreciated the words of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He was so happy. And therefore he again embraced Bhattacharya, confirming his statement that yes, you are right. It is because of the mercy of Gopinath Acharya. The Lord then requested the Bhattacharya to go and see Jagannath in the temple. And the Bhattacharya started out for the temple accompanied by Jagadanand and Damodar Pandit, two principal associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. After seeing Jagannath, the Bhattacharya returned home, bringing with him much prasadam purchased from the temple. Anand Bazar. In Jagannath Puri, there is Anand Bazar. And that Anand Bazar is actually all the Mahaprasad of Jagannath is sold. And not only people from this planet go to purchase, there are incidents where the demigods they come to purchase Mahaprasad from Anand Bazar. Once one person came to purchase Mahaprasad and he took many Mahaprasad. Lot of give me that, give me that, give me that. And his bag was full, and two full bags he was carrying in his hand. Then this panda he said, Itne rupe hue do. Now this person is saying, Rupe? What is that? ये क्या है? Saying, मजाक समझा है? क्या है मतलब क्या? इतने रुपए दो. Now this person is completely startled. What is he saying? What is this rupe pupe? He said, I don't have all this. Panda said, नहीं निकाला तो एक पड़ेगा. So this person realized that if I don't give what he's asking for, then I will be beaten. Therefore, I should run from here. So one, two, three, and this person started running with the Mahaprasad bag in both the hands. And the panda, if you see Jagannath Puri panda, they are hushed pushed. He also started running behind this person. Now both of them are running, and at one point, this panda is little behind, and this person is running very fast. But he can see the person in one place where it was completely empty. No other person was there. Only this person with the two bags of Mahaprasad chori karke bhag raha hai, and this panda is behind. There, suddenly the panda sees that a huge elephant with wings comes down, and this person who is carrying these two bags, suddenly the form changes with gold helmets and gold jewelry and very opulent. He is none other than Indra, who came to take Mahaprasad of Lord Jagannath. And because in Indralok they have never heard about of this rupee, money, and what is all these things. So he was like, what is he asking for? I don't have that. And then he sits on his Airavat and he goes back. And that Swargadwar, it is still there. That becomes that Swargadwar. And that place is still there where this panda with his own eyes he saw Indra Airavat coming for Indra, and Indra sits on Airavat. His form changes like Indra, full opulent helmet and everything. So many gold bangles and jewelry and everything, and he's so beautiful. And then he goes back, takes the demigods. They don't want to come to the material world to pass tool also, but they come to Jagannath Puri to take Mahaprasad. And because they don't have money, so they without paying they run like this, and then they go back, and then they honor that Mahaprasad. So Jagannath Mahaprasad should always be honored. We should never disregard Mahaprasad. So anyhow, coming back to this, so why did we speak of this incident? Oh yes, because Bhattacharya, he purchased lot of prasad from the temple, and he sent all this prasadam to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through his Brahmin servant. So this Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he had a Brahmin servant. He purchased all this prasad for pleasure of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because Mahaprabhu becomes very pleased. Are Jagannath Mahaprasad, Jagannath's prasad. So he purchased all these different kinds of prasad for Mahaprabhu and sends his Brahmin servant, go and give this to Mahaprabhu, give this to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And along with that, what did Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya do? He wrote 2 verses on a palm tree leaf, Talpatra. On a palm tree leaf, he wrote 2 verses, and he requests Jagadananda Pandit, to do him a favor by delivering them to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya composed 2 verses there and then, wrote it on the Talpatra, palm tree leaf, and gave it to Jagadanand, that please do me this favor. Can you please give it to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? So thus, Lord Chaitanya was offered the prasadam and the 2 verses composed by Bhattacharya, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, on the palm leaf. But now Mahaprabhu's servants are also very intelligent. Before reaching the Lord, before that Talpatra reached Mahaprabhu, in between, ये जो ट्रांसपोर्ट हो रहा था टू एंड फ्रो, उसके बीच में Mukunda Datta, who had also undertaken the delivery of the verses, Mukunda Datta was one of the associates who accompanied Mahaprabhu to Jagannath Puri. Remember, we discussed this. So Mukunda Datta, he was passed on. Okay, you have to give these verses to Mahaprabhu. So in between, Mukunda Datta opened. Let me see, kya likha hai? Acha. So Mukunda Datta opened this and he read the 2 verses. And what did he do? He copied these verses into his book. Mukunda Datta immediately copied these verses in his book. Because the devotees of Mahaprabhu, they know the mood of Mahaprabhu perfectly well. Therefore, they know what to do and what not to do. A disciple is very intelligent. Jai Krishna Bhaje, Shri Bodo Chatur. So the devotees of Krishna are always very intelligent. And Mahaprabhu is most intelligent, and followers of Mahaprabhu are also very intelligent. So devotee is very intelligent. A disciple is also very intelligent. They understand the mood of Sri Gurudev, and therefore they are able to please their Guru Maharaj so much, because they are very intelligent. They understand the heart of Guru Maharaj. So like that, Mukunda Datta, knowing the heart and mind of Mahaprabhu, he opened the verses, he read it, he said, Acha, likh lo. So he wrote it in his book. When Lord Chaitanya read the verses on the palm leaf, he tore it to pieces. Chak, 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 tush. And why? What would Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya write? He wrote glorification of Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu came in the mood of a devotee, Chandavesh avatar. He never wanted anybody to know that he is actually the Supreme Lord himself. And so Mahaprabhu read, "Arey, my glorification ताल पत्रों को फाड़ दो, फेंक दो. Nobody should know. He has written all these things." But because beforehand only Mukunda Datta already copied those two verses in his book, therefore it it has survived. Therefore, we have those two verses. Because Mahaprabhu never liked to be praised by anyone. Therefore, he tore it to pieces. The verses only survive because they had been copied by Mukunda Datta. The verses praised Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the supreme original personality of Godhead. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya wrote that you are the original supreme personality of Godhead. Mahaprabhu said that I came as a devotee and you are writing all this in the verses. Vishnu Shri, Vishnu Shri, Vishnu Shri, Vishnu. Mahaprabhu said like that. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he wrote this, he praised Mahaprabhu like this, declaring that Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Lord Krishna, had descended as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to preach to the people in general about detachment, transcendental knowledge, and devotional service. Comparing Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to an ocean of mercy, the Bhattacharya wrote, "Let me surrender unto that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu." The Lord, seeing that devotional service was absent, descended in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to preach devotional service. In those times, there was nobody was doing performing devotional service. Everybody was Martha Brahman, only namesake, naam ke vaste. But they were doing all concocted. They were not following the scriptures. They were doing everything as per. They would get married. They all wanted to simply show off their wealth. So if somebody was getting married, marrying their daughter with a bridegroom, and they have spent a lot on the marriage, and everybody is praising, "Wah wah, kitna paisa kharch kiya beti ki shadi mein." Another person would think, "Arey, I will show off more." So what they will do, they will have cats and dogs in the house. So they will get their cats and dogs married and they will spend even more money behind it, saying that, okay, this is also puja. You should serving the like that. Or they will do some puja of some tree and like that. So they would all just show off. So there was no devotion, actual devotional service was not present, and they would simply concoct the scriptures and do as per their whimsical thing. So therefore, the Supreme Lord, seeing that there is a world going into, what is the world getting into? Therefore, he descended as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not as Supreme Lord, but as the devotee of the Lord. And in that mood, he came to teach us detachment, transcendental knowledge, and devotional service. Why as a devotee? Because he was an acharya. Through his own example, what he did in his own life, through that he wanted to teach all these things. So Bhattacharya, understanding that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is ocean of mercy, the Bhattacharya wrote, "Let me surrender unto that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu." The Lord, seeing that devotional service was absent, descended in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to preach devotional service. Let us all surrender it unto his lotus feet and learn from him what devotional service actually is. What is devotional service? Let us all surrender to his lotus feet and try to learn from him. These two important verses are considered the most valuable jewels by the devotees of the Lord in disciplic succession. And by virtue of these famous verses, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has become known as the highest of devotees. I'll find those two verses and we'll try to read them. Not today, another day. Krishna willing. If it is not, oh, it is there. Oh, no, it is not there. So I'll find and I will share it with all of you. Krishna willing. So we'll pause here for today. And Krishna willing, we will continue. I think tomorrow may not be possible. Maybe day after tomorrow we'll continue. Let's see if tomorrow is possible or not. I'm not sure. If possible, I will try to join. Otherwise, Krishna willing, day after tomorrow, definitely, hopefully. So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Prabhu, you have a question?